What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Sorry if I'm like blinking really funny. I think I have another sty on my eye, but now it's on my right one, not my left one. Actually, I had like two on my left, I think. Now I think I'm definitely getting one on this eye. Anyways, you don't care. Let's jump into it. On November 17th, 1990, Jeff Titus was hunting with one of his friends on the first day of deer season over 27 miles away from two other hunters who did not know each other. They weren't like in the same hunting party. They were separate. Doug Estes and Jim Bennett. The woods were adjacent to Jeff's farm. Doug and Jim were both shot in the back and murdered. Now, remember, these two guys do not know each other, so they're not, like the murders are connected because they happened at the same time, but the two men don't know each other. So it seemed like it was just a very sporadic, random murder. Jeff was cleared at first by detectives on the case. They didn't think he had anything to do with it. However, a cold case unit reopened the case after 10 years, and Jeff was arrested as a prime suspect in 2001. So 10 years later, this poor guy is being arrested. The prosecutors claimed that he would have had enough time to drive to the location of the crime and back again. I get questioning him and asking, like, what were you doing? What's your alibi? Can anyone, verify that? But, purely just the fact that he could make it there and back. That's your proof? I don't know. In August of 2002, Jeff was convicted of the murders and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. However, Thomas Dillon, who was a convicted serial killer, was also known for shooting outdoorsmen. He was also in the area at the time of the murders and had driven his car into a ditch after the two shots were shot the day of the killing, but that was not disclosed to investigators looking into the cold case. Some people actually witnessed him drive his car into the ditch and verified that it was him, but I'm jumping ahead. Thomas died in prison in 2011 whilst already serving a life sentence. Two people who were key witnesses in the case changed their story multiple times, and they falsely placed Jeff at the scene of the crime. The conviction was overturned by U.S. Federal District Court Judge Paul D. Borman after a joint filing requesting that the conviction be set aside based on multiple Brady violations uncovered. Jeff was released from Lakeland Correctional Facility in Coldwater, Michigan, after it was proven that he did not commit the murders after a true crime series and podcast both uncovered legal violations in Jeff's case. Investigation Discovery's Killer in Question and Susan Simpson's podcast, Undisclosed, also helped shine light on the case. This is where true crime podcasts really do actually help cases sometimes. Jeff spent 21 years in prison for two murders that he did not commit. Jeff said, "I'm just so happy to finally have my freedom and so thankful the justice system finally got it right. I've lost a lot of my life locked up for something I didn't do, and now I just want to focus on making up for that lost time. I'd like to thank Susan and Jacinda and the Michigan Innocence Clinic and so many others who I can't wait to thank in person." That's really the right attitude. He really could have been bitter about it and you know what? I'm going to sue, I'm going to this, I'm going to that. But instead, he's trying to make up for what he had lost. I thought that this was a very interesting case. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post a new true crime story every single day at 7 a.m. Well, that's a lie. Sometimes I take Sundays off and occasionally it's slightly later than 7 a.m. But I really try to make 7 a.m. my deadline. So that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Maybe I'll see you back here tomorrow for another video. Bye, guys.